everybody, and welcome to episode 17 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today, we take on Chesterfield in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Now, they have knocked out some interesting opposition so far en route to round 4. Can they do what they did in 1997 in the FA Cup and go all the way to the semi-finals? Hopefully, it's not going to be one of those stories and we're just going to beat them. But we will find out in due course. Because they are coming up against a side today, we are in white-hot form. I refuse to say the word red-hot. As Mickey van der Ven scored the only goal as we beat Crystal Palace. We then beat Brentford by 2-1, Maddison and Dominic Solanke. Then we continued the 100% start to the Champions League campaign late on as Solanke and Maddison scored again. And last time around, Dominic Solanke continued the hot streak as we beat Sunderland by 1-0. So after 3 match days in the Champions League, we are third in the table. 9 points from 9. Only Milan and Barcelona have the same record than we do. Has there been any improvement on the others? So Arsenal are up to 7th. Manchester City are up to 10th. Chelsea are up to 21st. And Liverpool are up to 26th. They got their first win, which is good for them. And Aston Villa, not forgetting them, 22nd. In the Premier League, that one blip against Liverpool is costing us top spot at the moment, although the goal difference will probably still be the same, as we are currently second in the Premier League, 3 points behind Liverpool, a point ahead of Arsenal, 2 points ahead of Manchester City, 4 ahead of Aston Villa. After 9 games played. We haven't made a lot of progress. We will continue to do so. But yeah, going well so far. And I mentioned that Chesterfield had an interesting run to this point. So they beat Huddersfield in the first round. They went to the Stadium of Light and won on penalties. And they hammered Oxford at home in round 3 to set up tonight's tie. And I thought I'd take a look at where they are in League One. They are 17th at the moment. I mean, we know all that, finishing 17th and winning in Bilbao, don't we? I have to get that in there every chance I get. So, yeah, I mean, they're 4 points above the relegation places at the moment. They are closer to the bottom than they are to the top. But for Chesterfield, it is the grand day out tonight. Can they cause another shock in this competition? Let's find out. And I think within my team selection tonight, I have kind of given them as much respect as I feel we should. As Suzuki starts in goal for us, Williams, Vucevic starts for the first time for us, Phillips, Bard, Devine, Gallagher, Bergvall, Kulusevski, Moore, with Will Lancashire leading the line. As Chesterfield start with Hemming in goal, Collins, Dunkley, Simmons, Donaghy, Naylor, Fleck, Marconde playing against his former club, Evans, Mandeville, with Jabani Brown leading the line for them. So, will it be a formality, or will it be a bumpy ride tonight? Have I set myself up for an absolute fall in front of the cameras? We will find out. I don't think so, to be brutally honest. We have got plenty in reserve, should we need it. But it's a chance to give some of the kids a run out as well. Mikey Moore, Will Lancashire, Alfie Devine, as Chesterfield come to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with Paul Cook as their manager. I like Paul Cook. He is a man that speaks his mind. And in modern day football, that is not something you find very often. Although he is often very croaky voiced by the time he's done it. Because he's a shouty manager, and I like a shouty manager as well. That's what I would be like. Screaming and shouting at people. So you would expect we're going to have a lot of the ball. Mikey Moore has picked it up into Bergvall. Back into Moore, looking for him again. And it's cleared away. Gonagala heads it forward. In, looking for Lancashire. Can't get there. Cleared away. And Ashley Phillips brings down Brown. Don't go into the book after 2 minutes. Ash, come on, son. I thought I'd play one of the stronger centre halves maybe, but then I thought, no. I mean, they're both capable, these two. Vucevic, I mean, has caused quite a stir on loan at Hamburg. And let's see what he can do in English football. He will get some more game time as we go along. Can Lucas Bergvall find the back of the net. He's come close a few times this season. Oh, he hits the post. How's your luck, Lucas Bergvall? Lucas Bergvall with the corner. Will a set piece be the undoing of the League One side? Ball into the penalty area. Good save from Hemming. Had to get down to it. Ash Phillips with the header. Hope I'm saying that right. I haven't heard anyone really say it yet. So, as the ball is into Kulusevski. Go on, Dejan. Leading the team tonight as the captain. Can he put us in front? Drives from the angle. Good save again. Chesterfield goalkeeper having a good game so far. Surely it is only a matter of time. It's Bergvall with the ball again. Dancing his way through. Lucas Bergvall looking for the shot. Can't get away from the defender. Cleared long down the field. Should be coming back straight away. And does. Picked up by Mikey Moore. Devine into Gallagher. On to Moore again. Looking through. What a ball for Will Lancashire. Can he get it out of his feet? He can, but it's a tame shot in the end. The longer it goes, the more worried I get here. That we might come a cropper. All it takes is one moment, but Will Lancashire picks that up pretty nicely indeed. He has got Moore with him. And he does find Mikey Moore. Go on, son. Take him on. Oh, down he goes. Can Chesterfield weather the storm? I don't know. Is the answer to that question at the moment. I mean, they're defending pretty well so far. As the ball goes in from Bergvall. Lancashire's unmarked and he should do better. Will, come on, son. This is your chance to impress. Hemming with the goal kick. Goes short. The modern day way of playing it out from the back. And to be fair to Simmons, he's making a lot of progress up the field. Mandeville in front of him. Plays it on to Fleck. In towards Naylor. Tom Naylor has been around a long time. I think I've signed him once or twice as well. Tom Naylor. Ball up the line, looking for Mandeville. Portsmouth. I have a funny feeling he was at Portsmouth when I was at Portsmouth many years ago. Ball in to Mandeville. Good block. Yeah, out we go. Oh, come on. You got to find a man in a white shirt, not in a blue shirt. And Mandeville leaves Williams behind. Ball to the edge of the box for Fleck. Evans round the corner for Nichols. And then Barb will pick it up. And the attack breaks down, which is good news. Because he was starting to get up ahead of steam. Looking into midfield. Chesterfield, I mean, they're set kind of like a mid-block, aren't they? You can see that. Marconde plays it back into Naylor. So it's just a case of us trying to break them down. That's what they should be doing. They aren't going to come here and try and punch for punch. Because they will get taken apart. And that's a soft free kick, in my opinion. We're starting to keep control of the ball. Starting to, at least. Kulusevski jabs it and runs. Can he pick anybody out? Ball in towards Gallagher. On to Williams, across into Alfie Devine! Oh, off the bar. Will our Premier League quality tell in the end? You don't know, do you? At this point, as Mikey Moore picks up the ball. Chip towards the far post, looking for Lancashire. Can't win the header. Gallagher will chest it down. Might go for one from distance. Does. Cleared away. And Brown will pick it up, but he's deep inside his own half. And they do well to play that out wide, but they should be scrambled upon. Those Chesterfield fans, there'll probably be about 9,000 of them, I would have thought. You have to get 15%, don't you? As Vucinic goes down to add to the drama. I mean, he hasn't played, but he stays down and he wants some attention. He's probably not going to come back out for the second half. Could be a tight hamstring. I mean, you're going to have to wait till half-time. I'm not wasting a sub window just to get you off with a minute to play. Just going to have to stay away from the ball as he immediately gets the damn thing. There you go. Phillips with the ball. Trying to maraud forward onto Devine. Gallagher. In towards Kulusevski, who's on a 6.2, Dejan Kulusevski. Not having the impact that I wanted him to have. I wanted him to lead this side. He's probably the oldest player out there today for us. And he is not leading by example. Lucas Bergvall trying to break down the field, but that is going to be half-time. 0-0 at the break. Chesterfield doing well. Their fans will be vociferous in their support. They're hanging on in there. Right, a couple of changes at the break then. So Vucinic going off, and we are going to bring on Do we bring on Ben Davies at this point? Yes, I think we do. Let's swap those two around. Ben can play centre half. It's fine. And, yeah, he's complacent, is Dejan Kulusevski, so he's about to depart the scene for Brennan Johnson. Because I can trust Brennan. Right. I mean, you know, let's get the first goal, shall we? I do not want this going all the way to penalties. Frankly, we may have to dip into the reserve again later. Strand Larsen on the bench to come on. Kudus, you saw that as well. Yeah, I've not left anything to chance if these guys can't get it done. Ball down the field. Brendan Johnson picking it up. Easiest pick up he'll pick up all season as Lucas Berfeld gets a shot away, but it is behind. As I say, they drew with Sunderland, beat them on penalties, beat Oxford, beat Huddersfield. You know, beat sides that, you know, in their league position and in the league standings they shouldn't expect to beat. That's why I'm a little bit worried. But Lucas Bergveld driving forward. Can he find a teammate? Ball to the edge of the box for Mikey Moore. Go across to Gallagher. All right. Round the corner, round the elaborate way. Gallagher with a shot over the bar. As Williams will pick that up. Probably had time to chest it down. Lancashire's going to get onto it, is he? No, not quite. And Evans will send it forward. Mandeville looking in behind for Brown. Coming up for the hour. Both of them gone the same way. Ben Davies with a good challenge. Marconde into Brown. Oh, what a save. To keep us in it. Coming through the pitch onto Lancashire. Turns on that. Chips it towards Brennan Johnson. Gallagher's making the run through. Can Brennan Johnson do anything with it? Gets beyond one man. Drives it across the penalty area. And Will Lancashire puts it in. Here we go. It's taken us an hour. But Tottenham lead Chesterfield in the Carabao Cup. And what a moment for Will Lancashire. His first Tottenham goal. I wanted to give him as much time as I could, because I know this kid is good. And the ball is in from about 3 yards out. We'll take it. We lead. And hopefully one more will follow. I think two's enough. Anything more than that, and you're probably being harsh on Chesterfield, who have played well. Johnson. In towards Williams. Gallagher. Bergvall looking for Williams again. Ball inside the penalty area for Brennan Johnson to trigger a shot. And it is headed away. And headed away once more. Still very much in the contest at the moment. Oh, nice challenge from Brennan Johnson. Plays it on, looking for Williams. Gets there first. Lancashire looking for Mikey Moore. Spreading the play really well. No one inside the penalty at the moment, and Mikey Moore gives it away. And it is flicked out of play. 20 minutes to play. We've got a few that are looking pretty tired. Lucas Bergvall shouldn't have really needed to start him today, but did. So we're going to bring on Martel for him. Let's see what Alfie Devine's like further forward. A little bit better. And we're going to take off Mikey Moore for Jack Grealish. Do we take off Will as well? No. We will take off Bard, though. Let's bring on Big Kev. Sending on Jack Grealish, you might think is a little bit too much, but he needs the game time. You can see the little arrows. It was pointing in the upwards direction. Want him fully fit. He sends it long down the field. Time starting to run out for Chesterfield. They held on for quite a long time, to be fair to them. Are they going to be blown away in the final 20 minutes? Johnson with the ball. Looking for a teammate. Finds Conor Gallagher. Into the net it goes. And that is two. Conor Gallagher hitting a purple patch of form himself at the moment. Not renowned for his goal scoring, but for me, he seems to do it quite frequently. And that is the second goal. That will probably kill any chance of Chesterfield causing an upset. Obviously, scored that goal in Bilbao. That's the only reason why he's still here. Brennan Johnson with the ball again. Can he pick out another teammate for a hat-trick of assists? Ball into the penalty area, no, cleared away this time. Headed forward. Gallagher picks it up. Plains Grealish. And it's behind for a corner. And Chesterfield now starting to hang on. Phillips always played a little bit short. No, okay. No, we deal with it in the end. Can we make anything of it? Free kick. I mean, the advantage was there to be played if Johnson had picked up the ball. That's all I'm going to say, Michael. To be fair, if that cross across the front of goal from Morcande earlier on, causes Suzuki more problems, we may have had a different story here. Will they get a consolation? Ball towards the back stick, heading towards goal. There it is. Famer with the goal. Chesterfield back in it with 12 to play. When you think how defensively sound we have been, conceding one like that is pretty shit, to be brutally honest. He's unmarked to the far post, boys, which is not good. And the nice ball to Lancashire. Needs some support. Brennan Johnson hanging around on the edge of the box. Conor Gallagher going for another one from distance, and this time Hemming with the save. In towards Naylor. Through the gap for Marconde. Nice ball in behind as well. Is it going to stay in play for Mandeville? It is. Can he beat Nico Williams? Doesn't need to. Ball picked up by Brendan Johnson though. Counter-attack is on. If we can get it right. Kind of. Lancashire keeps it alive, but only just. He's racing down the right and he needs somebody to replace him in the middle. Finds Gallagher. Trying to get a shot away, no. Finds Lancashire. Gallagher. Ball into the penalty area. No one tries to attack it. Will Jack Grealish do anything with it? Alfie DeMine might have another go. Gallagher certainly will if he has the chance. Plays it on to Williams instead. Have another crack. Go on. He's had another go. Keeper saves it with his foot this time. Chesterfield starting to push bodies forward. Starting to try and take this to penalties. The counter-attack should be the thing that wins the game now. Are Chesterfield going to get one more chance? It doesn't look like it. We're about to tick into added time, which won't be much, I don't think. As Davis has got the ball. In towards Danso. In towards Martel. Looking for Alfie Devine to make the run off the ball, and he has done. Will Lancashire in the middle. That clinches it. That is it now. That's surely the game. 3-1 the final score. And Will Lancashire has his second of the night. And the two young lads combine. Martel with a good ball in behind. Alfie Devine making the run. And then puts it on a plate for Will, who can't miss it. As we go into 5 added minutes. And a valiant effort from Chesterfield. Premier League sides have given us less to worry about than these guys have tonight. Good luck for the rest of the season in League One. It looks like it's going to be a relegation battle. And I hope they survive it, to be brutally honest. Going wide, looking for Brendan Johnson. Chance for number 4, perhaps. Into Conor Gallagher. Look, chance for a hat-trick for Will Lancashire if he can find him. Ball in towards Brendan Johnson over the bar. And that is going to be it. The ball goes wide into Donaghy. We're still playing. Okay. I thought you'd blow the whistle dead on 5, but you didn't. Now we have Tottenham 3, Chesterfield 1. A valiant effort from the League One side. It took us an hour to break them down. As I mentioned, that chance before half-time, when they got the ball across the front of goal, maybe should have been the one, and it might have been a different story. But Lancashire with 2, Gallagher with the other, Brendan Johnson coming off the bench and having the impact I wanted him to have. So here are the results from round 4 of the Carabao Cup as Aston Villa beat Luton. We play them in the quarter-final. Bristol City beat Hull City on penalties. Chelsea beat Manchester City by 6 goals to 5. Crazy game at the Etihad. There's our win over Chesterfield. As Bournemouth knock out Arsenal, Brentford beat Newcastle, Liverpool beat Leeds, and Leicester City beat Norwich City. So the quarterfinals line up like this as it's 8 Premier League sides remaining now. We face the trip to Villa Park as mentioned. Bournemouth take on Bristol City, Liverpool take on Chelsea, Brentford take on Leicester. But what we are going to do next time, we're going to tick off a new ground. We've not been to the Hill Dickinson Stadium so far, so let's go there at the end of November. So we'll take on Ipswich, we'll take on Red Star, Fulham, Bristol City and Union St Gallies in the Champions League. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.